Okay guys, so I was actually correct. So great news. This is the whole clip. This is the whole cover that goes over that gear at the back over there. So that gear, that white gear that you see at the back over there, that fits into this. And this is the motor. This is the gears on the motor that's sitting. I connected the motor to the actual flap. You see there's the screws. I screwed the two screws in. There's the one screw, there's the other screw. That's a 6mm nut that you're going to need there. And as you can see, the back of it over here, it's covered, it's closed, so the screws only goes into the cover. It doesn't go into this bracket over there. That's what I thought. I mean, I never knew until I stripped this thing out, and I could see now you didn't even need to remove the screws. So this is how the cover looks. All right, this is how the cover looks. Here's the cable to plug in the motor, to get the motor to turn, and you can leave the screws in. You don't have to take the screws out, and you can leave the whole motor intact in this cover. So basically how it works is, you see this back part over here, you can see I cut off the plastic cover to get in there. So all simply that you need to do is, you see here's a clip over here, here's one clip. I'm doing this with, I can't get my hand really to show you how nicely. Here's a clip over here, one clip. Where's the other clip? Over here on this thing. Here's another clip. So here's one clip, two clip. So it's basically got two clips securing this whole entire cover that's connected to your motor. If you cut this plastic cover off that's connected, that's what made this whole job difficult for me, because this entire plastic cover is connected, and it had this whole entire, where's the other plastic thing? It had this whole entire thing was enclosed, so I couldn't, there was no ways of you getting into work on this to get the motor out. So you need to strip the whole entire dashboard, because this whole entire plastic cover is connected to this entire dash, and to get this whole thing off, it's a whole major pain in the butt. So yeah, I just took the easy way and just cut the plastic with a knife. I cut it right down, took the whole plastic cover off, and then what you do is you just take this cover simply. Let me just clip this thing back in so that you can see how it was connected. So you see this part over here has got a little angle, like a little fork that goes in at the back there, that slides nicely into that angle over there. It just slides and clips in very easily. Maybe I can do this with one hand. Let me give it a shot for you guys over here. Let's try. Okay, so let me keep this phone like that, and let's see how this was. It in this angle? Yeah, it was in this angle. So bismillah. See, there we go. It slid in. And now I just need to get that clip over that clip, and that clip over that clip. Get the gears lined up in the right position over here. Bismillah. Don't want to push too hard, because you know with the plastic items, you need to be slow, work slowly and nicely and carefully. Just don't break nothing. Okay, there we go. That clip's over there. And did I clip this? Is this one supposed to be on this side? Is this thing clipped in? Looks like it's clipped in. Here we go. Yeah, it looks, sorry, I think I've clipped it right in. So as you can see, the power switch over here is on top over there, and as you can see, the little gap that I had to work with to get my fingers at the back here to get the screw out on the top and at the back, whole mission. You don't have to do that. You just take this clip nicely off here. Here's a clip, so you clip that clip off, and then on top here at the back, if you just slide your finger in under here, there we go. See that top clip, so there's one at the top and one at the bottom. That's how you get it in. Otherwise, just clip it back in. There we go, secured. Let's turn the key, put the ignition on, and just make sure that everything is silent and that the knocking sound behind the dash is gone. Let's put it in. Ignition on. There we go. And now to press this button and see. This is the air recirculation button over here. The light goes on. Yep, and there the flap goes up. And if you guys can see, flap is up. Put the flap down again. Nice, down, no knocking sounds, no nothing. No, it's so silent, so nice. Everything's working perfectly fine. There we go. So all that you need to do is basically just disconnect, cut this piece of plastic off, and take this clip here. There's a clip here under here. Where's this clip? This clip. Take that clip off there, and then the top clip over here, clip this one out here. The whole plastic cover comes off. You don't have to disconnect the motor and get your hands into funny places like I had to struggle first. But yeah, so you just clip it off, and there you go. Take it off, disconnect the motor, or open up your motor and check what's happening with it. But yeah, hopefully this helps you guys. Yeah, so I'm so glad and satisfied now. It took me a total of a day, 1 day. It took me about 8 hours. It took me about 11 hours to discover how this thing works. But yeah, I eventually got it out. 11 hours in total job for me to cut open this thing, to check the motor, try and get my hand. I was struggling. But very important tool that you must make sure that you get is this little nifty camera. You plug it, it has this ports over here, connects into, I have a Huawei phone, so the P30 Lite, I needed this round connector, and this one actually connects into another, it connects into all kinds of phones. So if you clip this out, and let me take this out, there we go. So you see, it's got another connection in there for the other cell phones, and you can just put this back, and then it's got the normal USB connector as well. So yeah, and this connects into the camera, and the cool thing about this camera is this camera's got little LEDs connected around it, so it shines nice and bright to actually show you where you're working on. So yeah, definitely I wouldn't have been able to do that job without that little tool, because I needed to get my hand in there. But that was if I needed to remove the screws, but I didn't actually even need to remove the screws. All that I needed to do was just to know that this clip was here and this clip was there. But okay, that's why we help one another. I've now had to do this so that hopefully you guys come onto this video and you don't have to go through the long pain that I went through. You just clip nicely off over here, clip this off and remove the whole thing, and then you just take the motor off. Well, once you remove this whole plastic cover, there you go. Anyways guys, all of the best. Hope you guys are keeping well.